going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back again with another unboxing video of some graded action figures. This time I got some Hasbro Star Wars Davinci collection, and this has all been graded by Collector Archive Services, so really awesome. And of course, if you've seen a sneak peek video that I did a couple days ago, then you probably know what it is. So let me just go ahead and show you what I got. So of course, you know, I'm a huge fan of Boba Fett, and of course I had to get the Vintage collection number 09. And so let me show you what I got. So of course, here I have the 2010 Vintage Collection 09, and of course this is a really awesome piece because you know, I do love that it has that free Boba Fett offer for the rocket firing, excuse me, Boba Fett, and really gorgeous piece right here. Now I will talk more about the variant, and you know, this is the first release, and I'll tell you why, just because of that little silver piece right there on the rifle. So I'll talk more about that one. The next one here is of course the Ultimate Galactic Hunt, and this is the foil treatment of the, you know, Boba Fett Vintage Collection number 09. Again, love it, and of course it has that awesome free Boba Fett sticker there, so I had to get this guy graded there. So there he is. There is the foil version of that, and then of course, you know, I do have the re-release of the Vintage Collection that came out last year, and of course this is the re-release of Boba Fett, and this is, you know, the 2019 you know, Boba Fett Vintage Collection 09. So really awesome. And of course these are all the Empire Strikes Back, and of course they are expected to release the Return of the Jedi card back of Boba Fett. So really awesome. I'm trying to get it all into the screen there. So there's all three of the Boba Fett that I got right there, all you know, graded by Collector Archive Services. And I do have one more, which is really awesome. And of course I had to do the Mandalorian, and so here we have the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian show, and really awesome. I believe he's 166. Yeah, so he is 166, and I'll show you right there. So he is 166. So there they are, man. So of course, like, they're all in their poly bags and everything like that. So let me go ahead and take them out of the poly bags, and we could take a closer look at the action figures and of course the label. Alright guys, so the poly bag's out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the first one, which is the 2010 Hasbro Star Wars Vintage Collection 09, and of course this is Boba Fett right here. So I'll show you the back here, and of course this is how it was released. It mostly had that orange back for the older Vintage Collection, and you know, here it is Vintage Collection 09, but really beautiful piece here, and I'll show you the labels. So this is a 2010 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection 09, The Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and received an 85, so really great score. I tried to get a really nice you know, minty carded figure, and so this looks really nice. Now, like I was talking about before, there was multiple releases of Boba Fett, you know, when it came to Vintage Collection number 09. Now this is the first one, and the biggest way that I could tell for me to realize that this is a first release figure is that on his blaster right here, as you can see, that tip right there is silver. Now there's other, like, really the figure's the same, it's just the paint app, and so when it was first released, that was one big noticeable thing that you could tell on the paint app, is that the tip of the rifle had a silver paint app to it, and then there's a lot of more scratches on his rifle. As you can see a lot of more scratches. Now later on, when he was the second release of Boba Fett, you'll notice that that is no longer silver at the tip of his rifle. It's pretty much all black, and there's less, you know, scratches, you know, onto the rifle. So those are the two biggest one, and of course there was a third one which was more of a international release, and of course, you know, we've seen re-releases which just happened last year. So there is the first release of Boba Fett, like I said, Vintage Collection number 09. Now the next one here, this is the Ultimate Galactic Hunt, which is pretty much the foil you know, treatment, or the foil carded figure of Boba Fett. And again, the paint app is still the same. They're still using that same paint app of the first release, but this was a unique kind of like a special release of that one, and you had that nice foil treatment. The back is pretty much the same, as you can see on both cards. They both have the orange back, of course, and as you can see, this is Vintage Collection number 09. So some of them I'm not really sure. I don't have a complete like list of all the carded figures that they did with the foil treatment, but they did do one for the Empire Strikes Back. And then of course, you know, we do have the Vintage Collection, you know, Return of the Jedi, and then we do have the Vintage Collection Revenge of the Jedi, Boba Fett. So really awesome. So there are a couple of, you know, variants with the card back when it comes to Boba Fett, so I'll put these two back here. And of course, we do have the re-release of the same carded figure, Boba Fett. Of course, you could tell that this is a newer one because how they display the rifle and everything like that. And as you can see right there, that tip is black, you know, with the new 2019. But you know, pretty much almost the same figure. This just different paint apps, and obviously this is more of an improved figure and all that. But this is the re-release that happened last year, and of course, as you can see, the back is just how we see it nowadays, all blacked out. And of course, this is Vintage Collection number 09. So really awesome figure. So let me show you the label here. So this is a 2019 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection 09, the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, and this one received a 90. So really awesome. Oh, I didn't show you the sticker for this one. So so that one received a 90, and this one right here, this is a 2010 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection number 09, the Empire Strikes Back Ultimate Galactic Hunt Boba Fett, and this one also received a 90. So both 90s right here, really awesome scores. And then of course this one received an 85. So still a really awesome score for the three Boba Fett's here. Really awesome. So almost there with the Vintage Collection Boba Fett, you know, just collection here. So very interesting. And of course, you know, to add on to another bounty hunter, here we have the Mandalorian, which was pretty much a last year release. So right now this is pretty much the first Mandalorian release that we had so far, and then of course we're due for the Beskar armor one, and then of course the deluxe version of the Mandalorian. So here is the 2019 one. Really awesome figure, and it looks really gorgeous, as you can see right there. It's an awesome thing, man. So let me show you the label here. So this is a 2019 Hasbro Star Wars The Vintage Collection 166, the Mandalorian, and this one received an 85 plus. So not too bad, really good score right there, as you can see. And this was, you know, Vintage Collection number 166. So really awesome. I'm not really sure which I like better. I'm trying to get an older one. So yeah, I kind of dig the new one, because you kind of see what's coming out ahead of time, like, you know, what's the current releases or the wave, which is pretty cool. I mean, they did it here, obviously you see what's coming out and stuff like that, but this is kind of interesting because you do get a little bio and stuff like that. So I don't know, which one's your favorite? You know, do you like this one? Do you like the old style Vintage Collection card back on the back, or do you like the new one on the back? So I don't know, man. It just I kind of like this one because you have more of an idea what's coming out, but I do like this one because you do get a little story about, you know, the actual figure and then the original release of the figure. So kind of cool. But there they are, man. These are the 4 that I ended up getting graded, and like I said, slowly but surely I'm gonna be sending my Vintage Collection figures to get graded, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love having them stated. I just love well, one, the art on the card back is amazing. I love it. 2, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like that Kenner era where a lot of kids in the, you know, late 70s, early 80s were collecting figures, leaving them carded and stuff like that. And I feel like I kind of love doing that with the Vintage Collections. I think it's really awesome, and I think they display really awesome in this acrylic case. It just looks so clean, and I don't have to worry about, you know, the bubble getting crushed or any damage to the card back or whatnot. But really nice. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, thank you for the support, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video.